Tune in to CAA Preps every Saturday at 8 a.m. for the latest in Arizona high school sports. Catch scores, highlights, and inspiring stories on 1280 a.m. and 96.1 FM CAA Preps, where the next generation competes.
Hello, hello, welcome. We are just getting started for the final match of tonight. The Division III state champions. We got the EVAC Eagles against the Heritage Maricopa Heroes. I hope everyone's super excited. We got Coach Combe downstairs doing the PA right now, because as you know, he's great at the PA. So I'll be up here for now until he heads up. But I hope everybody is ready and excited for this final matchup. We got a great one and an exciting one. He's just going over the starting lineup now. For the starting lineup for Heritage Maricopa, we got Zoe Wheaton at middle blocker, Amaya Blakes at outside, Cassidy Bargo, Ava Campos, the libero, Braylon Bates, who also plays middle blocker, Claire Palmer, who's the right side hitter, and then Layla Benson, who's the starting setter. For EVAC, we got Addie Swiakowski at middle blocker. We got Jolie Topor as the libero. We got Claire Potter and Abby Robertson. Sorry, not Claire Potter. Cambria Batma as the other middle blocker. We got Abby Roberts in as well. Aubrey Neiman is the starting outside for EVAC. And Hope Howard is the other starter. We got a great matchup. I hope everybody is super excited. I know I am. We've seen these teams play twice already this season. We saw at the Spike It tournament, the gold bracket finals, we saw EVAC lose to Heritage Maricopa late in the fifth set. Heritage Maricopa ended up coming back and winning that. But then we went to EVAC and we watched them take down Heritage Maricopa in 4 sets. That was kind of their home game. Heritage Maricopa also played them at home and won. So in the regular season, it's tied 1-1. Obviously, Heritage Maricopa has that other win at the Spike It tournament. But we are very ready. Coach Combe going through the rosters right now. Just checking in and seeing we got everything set up here. We've seen some really great matchups so far today. Obviously, we saw ALA Sierra Vista take down Ridgeline Academy. That was a great matchup. Ended up going for ALA taking the win. Super fun matchup. That was a great back and forth matchup. My former coach, Gary Cloud, was the assistant coach of that Ridgeline team. Congratulations to them for a great season. Really fun watching them. Great catching up with Coach. So shout out to you, Coach. But we're just getting started. I hope it. We are all ready. Got some young teams as well. EVAC only has a few seniors on their roster, but many of them will be returning. Many of their starting lineups will be returning next year. Same with Heritage Maricopa, but they will be leaving for the AIA next season. So we will see, unfortunately, we will not see them next year, but we will again see EVAC. And we'll be very excited to watch them play again because they've been so fun to watch all season long. Same with Heritage Maricopa. But we're just about to get started here. We got Coach Combe back running up the stairs, and he's ready. Just did the PA. Feels natural to you, Coach?
I love it. This is going to be the greatest match in CAA history. Campos to Topper. There's Camp. Oh. This hit at the net by Maya Blakes. Side out to EVAC. Here comes Lillian Gaines to serve. Opening up the serving was Layla Benson. 1-0 EVAC. Nice set. Oh, another miss hit at the net by Zoe Wheaton. So far, the two juniors aren't off to a good start. They'll fix that.
Yeah, set was just a little out in front of her, and I think it was just a little bit tougher to kind of reach out there and get a good swing on it.
Might be a little nervous after those great introductions by that crazy guy.
Yeah, I would be.
Oh, there's a block by Zoe Wheaton. Not nervous anymore. And here comes Braylon Bates into the game. If you recall, Zoe Wheaton lost a couple battles at the net to Cambria Batma over when we did the last game of the week. And she's back to serve, received by Roberts. Cambria receives that one. They're going to give a free ball to the Eagles. They're going to go Botman in the middle. Benson gets the dig. It's out. Maya Blakes just misses. And now Campos comes back in, the libero. Porter's coming in, Ellie Porter for the Eagles. Claire Palmer's in the lineup for the Heroes. Porter serves. Oh, Campos couldn't handle that. It's up to 4-1 Eagles. They're off to a quick start. We got a big crowd here, Jack.
Yeah, we really do. From both sides, but especially EVAC. It looks like we got the basketball team out here as well.
I told you, they carry well. The Heroes got a good crowd, too.
Oh, they certainly do.
That one's into the net. I don't think get a nice timeout here. Coach Daniels might do something. She's got to settle them down. 5-1 EVAC. Oh, nice serving by Ellie Porter. Little knuckleball that Maya Blakes couldn't handle. Playing on the big court. This is the first time for both of these teams. EVAC won a state title in 2021, I know that. But these girls, first time for them on the big court. Blakes gets by the block. Deep, they go deep. That was number 10. Oh, excuse me, we've made this mistake before. Number 18, Tabitha Reimer. There's the timeout by Daniels. 7-1, the Eagles off to an early lead. They want that interview. I promised that if they win, we'll bring them in on Saturday for our morning interviews.
Really needed that timeout there. 7-1 for EVAC right now.
We already interviewed the Maricopa girls on our first broadcast. They were delightful. I talked a lot to the EVAC girls after that game, and we were trying to set them up to come in. And that's when we had that big rainstorm, if you remember, that was coming. And we just postponed our show for a week. But that messed the girls up. They couldn't make it. We tried to reschedule, and they had that weekend tournament. So I promised to get them. If they win, we'll bring them in. And if not, we'll get them in at some point, maybe beach volleyball. All these girls are wonderful. Porter's still serving. Blake's handles that. Campos, they're going to clear it over. Setting up Botma. Well, that's Wyakowski. She came in off the bench. So that was out, but they went off of somebody. So is it the Heroes? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And now here she needs Maya Blaze. She missed a couple at the net already. So there's a chance to get some back with her serve. She's a great server. Back row. They're going to go to Roberts off the block. Campos. Oh, that set was off and went out of bounds. See, remember I talked about their setting, sometimes a little inconsistent. Benson missed on that one. Here comes Hope Howard off the bench. We interviewed her after the last semifinal victory. She's only a sophomore. Great talent to come off the bench. I felt that EVAC had the better bench. Not better, but deeper. They're going to go to Roberts. She's blocked, but it went out of bounds. Where did they go? They called it in.
I believe they called it out.
Okay, it was out, but he pointed down. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Definitely
why
out.
he called it out. That was why he called it in. Is definitely out.
Okay, point for Howard and the Eagles. 9-2. Benson, that's a good set. Oh, but it's low. That was a good set. Cassidy Barger said, my bad. Heroes coming out nervous. We've talked about them getting off to slow starts in the past. Down 10-2. But CAA, if anything, and volleyball in general, is a game of runs. Campos with the dive. Free ball, though, for the Eagles. They go back to Roberts, and she's good. Abby Roberts, cross court. The whamma jamma. Howard coming in. She's on a service run. It's going to go out. Did she touch it? Oh.
No, it looks like she did
Let
not touch
it go. Good move. It wasn't even close, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that was a little bit long. Glad she didn't touch that one.
Okay, we got a sub. Here comes the other freshman. Talked about the freshman sensations of the starting lineup, but Bailey Hardy, we interviewed her. She's just a freshman as well. One of the top reserves for the Heroes. You know, they're up 11-3, and Cambria hasn't been a factor yet.
No, she
That's
hasn't.
scary.
Yeah, really
Roberts off
both
the
of the
block.
middles haven't.
Oh, Campos got that. They set up freshman. It's blocked. Hope. Nice set.
Good tip.
Nice tip by Lizzie Stewart. Hope goes back to Roberts. Roberts is off to a great start tonight. Showing everyone why she's got a scholarship offer from ACU for beach volleyball. Also working on one for Masters out in California. Here comes Aubrey Neiman into the lineup, a 5'10" senior, also looking to play in college. There she is, Roberts to serve. Campos receives. Oh, that's going to go out. Braylon Bates with that one, way out. Looked like a good set also. 13-3. Don't count the Heroes out yet. They're ranked #1 for a reason. Abby into the net. We talked about that for Abby. Sometimes she's all or nothing on her serves. Here comes Zoe Wheaton into the lineup. #2. It's 2 versus 2 up front. Zoe Wheaton versus Cambria Botman. And Campos is serving. See if Avon can get him on a run. Nice hit by #10, Cassidy Bargo. We interviewed her after the semifinal matchup. She was I didn't mention her name in the first 2 matchups too often. But in that semifinal matchup, she came up big for the Heroes. Go back to her. Porter received. Neiman tips it over. Oh, backwards. Bailey Hardy hit it backwards. Ricocheted off her palm. Botman's back in the lineup. Not a bad team when you can replace your 6-foot star with a 6'1".
Yeah, that certainly helps.
Oh, this is your girl, Jolie Topper. She'll be our interviewee if the Eagles win. Oh, great hit by Zoe Wheaton. Don't anybody get mad if I mix those two up. They're in the both number 2. The one game we had, they were both wearing blue.
Yeah, that was a confusing matchup.
Bargo set to serve. 6-14. There's Neiman with the big hit, but it's out of bounds. Good look by Campos to let that one go. All right, here come the Heroes, down 7-14. Roberts with the receive. Botman tries to dump it over. I got to get used to Claire Palmer as a different number with these unis. That time Botman's tip goes out of bounds. She used the left hand on that. Another point for Bargo on her serve, 8-14. Here come the Heroes. Oh, it's off Roberts for an ace. Ooh, Topper, I hope she's okay. Yeah, she is. That girl's an energy bug, a Renji rabbit. What would you say?
Yeah, certainly.
She went
Brings a lot of energy to her teammates. Almost went into the trash can over there.
Yeah, she went into that wall. Was having flashbacks. Okay, received by Stewart. She'll hit it over for a free ball for the Heroes. Let's see. Zoe Wheaton gives the free ball back to the Eagles. They set up Cambria. Oh, there's a block, but it goes out of bounds. Give the point to Blakes.
Yeah, they got a little aggressive on that block and forced it out of bounds. Back on the other side. What a great swing.
There's his Stewart. Right to Claire Palmer. There's Bailey Hardy. She clears it over, so it's a free ball for the Eagles. They're going to go to Neiman off the block. Campos digs it. They're going to go back to Blakes. He tips it back over. Hope saves. The battle at the net. Still live. They're going to go back to Blakes. Blocked again by Botma. Back to Blakes. That time she's over the block. Received by Hope Howard. Stewart dips it over. Blakes is going to clear it back. Let's see. Third hit for Hardy. Free ball for the Eagles. They're going to go to Neiman on the outside. It's out. They rule that out. They want a tip. They want a tip, and they're not going to get it. And guess who's still serving? Miss Bargo.
Yeah,
that was a great play.
It was.
Oh, it's off Julie Topor for another ace. Izzy Storko's diving that time. And look what I'm talking about. 12-14, timeout Eagles. Take over, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a game of runs, and they just went on a big one. Cassidy Bargo with huge points off the serve and some great rallies that we just saw from both teams, but they're slowly getting back into it. Heritage Maricopa. EVAC's now leading 14-12. Seen some pretty good blocks from EVAC, but some of the swings and the defense for the Heroes have been what's bringing them back into this set.
You know, they haven't had many kills, and we haven't had any blocks for points.
Yeah, no. It's been a lot of recycled points and kind of points off the block and going back and forth. So I'm sure we'll have some pretty long rallies today, but definitely a great matchup.
Well, this is fun for us because we know all these girls. We don't have to look at the lineups too much. This is our 4th game for each team, 3rd for against each other. And Vargo's serving. See by Roberts. Hope Howard. Oh, over the block, but she comes up with it. Ooh, it's going to go out. Hey, great play by Bailey Hardy, the freshman coming off the bench. We call the other ones the Fab freshmen, but Hardy had a nice play on that one.
Yeah, that was a really nice play and almost a really good pickup for Jolie Topor.
Yep. Roberts receives that. They're going to go to Lizzie Stewart, received by Campos. They're going to set up. Oh, there's a block, but Campos receives it. Let's see if she can get it over. She does. Cambria hits it back over. What a great play. Oh, blocked by Cambria. Who are they going to? They're going to Hardy. That's blocked. Hardy gets it back. Oh, great play at the net. What do they call? She slid underneath. Hardy slid underneath. Bailey Hardy, I think.
Yeah,
oh,
it
that was
like
exciting.
They called a double, actually, on Zoe Wheaton.
Oh, okay. Well, I know Bailey Hardy slid underneath after she made that great play.
She did.
Either way, point
I think
to
it
the
would have
Eagles.
been a point going the other way.
Lizzie Stewart serving. Oh, they tried to do the quick hit, but it was off. Zoe was able to recover to get it over. That gets over the block. Barely. What a nice play. I got to get this one right. That should be number 18, Tabitha Reimer. Slips it over the block and right underneath the diving of the Heritage player. See, they're going to go to Bailey Hardy. They're going to wait. No, that was on Cam's side. She goes for the kill, but that's received by Cassidy. Topor. Oh, that goes into the net. Point to the Heroes. Lizzie Stewart's spike goes into the net. That'll bring back Layla Benson. And Brooke Holmes is checking in for the first time, I believe. And Layla is going to serve. She's the team setter. Ooh, hung in the air. What's going to happen there? Is that a double?
Yeah, that's a double hit.
That was an unusual play. She hung in the air, Lizzie Stewart, to get it over the block. But I don't know if that was by design or not, but it worked.
Yeah, I think it was just slightly mistimed, but really confused Zoe Wheaton because she went for that first touch and then no one was there, so had to go for the second, and it was going to be EVAC's point either way.
Lillian Gaines served to Campos. Saved by Layla, tipped over by Blakes off the block. Topor with the set. Roberts, that's going to go out of bounds. Maya Blakes received that ball. Hit it up in the air, but it floated over the net and out of bounds. So now it's 18-14 as EVAC's going on a little bit of a run. Gaines is a 5'7" senior. She comes in off the bench. She's one of those depth girls we talked about. Zoe Wheaton hits it over to Topor. They're going to set up Roberts. She gets by the block.
Yeah, great swing through a big block. Just got right through Zoe Wheaton's hands and got that one to fall.
Brooke Holmes was there as well. Campos receives. Layla sets up Holmes. Just a push, so it's a free ball for the Heroes. Let's go, back to Blakes. Topor sets it up to Roberts. With the cut, Robbie Roberts.
Oh, great cut on that one. Saw the block and just went right past it. Amaya Blakes was close to getting that one, but couldn't get that one up.
There are four girls in this game taller than Abby Roberts, but nobody bigger. There's Zoe Wheaton into the net.
That's blocked, and I think that was
Roberts.
That was Roberts, yeah.
But I don't think it went over the net, do you?
It looked like it wasn't going to, but it sneaked over a little bit.
Okay, so we'll give Roberts a block. Either way, it's EVAC's point. Only the stats matter. She doesn't care. And that time with a nice little quick play by Layla Benson to dump it over. She gets over the front line of Roberts. And back to serve is going to be Zoe Wheaton, 15-21. Topper. Oh, Lily Stewart just dips it over. Received by Benson. And they'll give a free ball to the Eagles. They're going to go quick hit to Zoe, but it's out. Excuse me, Cambria, but it's out. I told you I would do that. It's only once.
Yeah.
Probably 3 or 4
I'll
more
keep a
times.
counter. I'll keep a counter.
All right. Wheaton is serving. Roberts, nope. Bad set on that one. All right. Now it's 17-21. Wheaton's going on a service run. She's not a jump server, but she's getting the job done. There's Abby Roberts again, the kill. Her swing goes off of Maya Blake's.
Yeah, that was a big swing. It's like we got Cam Botma subbing out and Ellie Porter going back to serve. 22-17.
Swiatkowski's in then. Favorite name. That's an ace. Ava couldn't handle it. I wonder if she gets blocked by or viewed by her own players.
From the front row, that
Yeah.
definitely can happen.
It'll be in like 4-11.
And you also have the front row for EVAC who's kind of blocking the net, blocking the view a little bit, so it does make it a little harder.
Yeah, Swiatkowski's in the lineup. Ooh, did that get in? They called it out. Roberts, it went down the line. Called it out.
The fact that she got a pretty good swing on that was quite surprising. She that was a little tough swing from a tough position.
Bad set. So Maya Blake's is serving, 18-23. Oh, she'll get an ace. Ace for Amaya.
Yeah, you had Ellie Porter calling out on that, but Lillian Gaines kind of just went for the ball. Couldn't get a good reception on it.
Oh, another good serve, but Roberts comes up with it. What do you call that, a pancake?
Yes, a pancake, yeah.
Boom! There she is, Cassidy Bargo on the outside. You know, we all hyped up Wheaton and Blake's, and then the freshman, but Cassidy Bargo says, don't forget about me. And we did it, because we interviewed her after the last game and gave her game MVP. Player of the game, there's Swiatkowski. Blake's from the back row. It's handled by Stewart. Porter, they're going to go back to Roberts. Nice set, but it goes deep. That was a nice set from backwards.
That was
probably Abby's first bad hit. And now it's 23-21. You know, the heroes are never phased. Never phased.
No, they really aren't.
And I think they get that from their head coach, Robin Daniels. She's got a very calm demeanor. Talked about that the last time. So doesn't Kathleen Parr. She's a little bit more animated, but only in comparison to Coach Daniels.
Yeah, we got some pretty level-headed coaches here.
Yeah, and level-headed kids. I mean, they're fantastic. Both these schools represent the CAA very well.
They definitely do.
And we mentioned it before, these seniors are going to get to end their career for court volleyball. Either way, Desert Financial Arena at ASU. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to say.
And neither team made it this far last year, which surprises me. But that Heritage Mesa team was really good. Ooh. As Roberts pokes it over. Campos saves it. Wow, great play. Ava Campos, that's why we announced her last. It's a nice one by Roberts. Let's see, 3 hits. She gets it over for Benson. Then it goes out. Great call by Ellie Porter to let Abby Roberts know, because Abby was going backwards.
Yeah, really smart call. That's just good leadership right there.
Yeah, we didn't call Ellie Porter's name much in the last match. but she's had a great game already in this first set, and now it's set point for Hope Howard serving. Benson sets up. There's a block. Roberts dives. Hope Howard hits it over. It's good. And the first set goes to the EVAC Eagles, 25-21.
Just a smart play from Hope Howard there. She saw the ball get up and she sent it right over. Not many were expecting it. Couldn't really set up your offense there, but gets the point to fall either way.
Another great dive by Abby Roberts.
Yeah. Abby Roberts has been all over the place so far.
Yeah, in our last game we were calling, was it Julie Rawlings? She was that one. And Abby's very similar. The exception is she could throw it down.
Oh, yeah.
We found some more players for our Dick Vitale Diaper Dandies. We have 3 in this game. Addie Swiatkowski, Claire Palmer, Braylon Bates. And then earlier, well, if we count that 8th grader, we could put Avery Elliott on that team. She did a great job. Who was the other one? Maybe in our first game. Yeah, it was in our first game. Let me see. Oh, Evie Call. Gwen Call was very good.
Gwen Call was very good as well.
Let me keep looking. Oh, it was Clara Galanka. Great server.
Oh, she was a very good server, yes.
Yeah, Clara Galanka, number 4 for Villa de Marie. A couple more girls we have available spots for the Diaper Dandies. Except we'll put some of the 8th graders on that team. We did, I mentioned the other day that we had that Northwest Tucson. It actually came in second to ALA Gilbert North. The MVP of that game was sensational. And ALA won the semifinal Division II matchup here, so it's 2 championships for their schools. That one's Sierra Vista down in Tucson. It'd be funny if the Legacy Northwest girls went to high school at ALA, Sierra Vista. I know the one's going to go to, drawing a blank. I already told you last time, the Catholic school down there. South Point. Isaiah Key, my former runner, is going to try to get her to high jump. He's the track coach for them. Last time I was here for a basketball game, Isaiah was here watching one of his relatives.
Oh, we had a great first set. We already know we're in for a great match for the rest of the night.
The EVAC was off to a huge start in that game. Maricopa came back. Heritage. I think it was very important for EVAC to have won that other game after losing the first 2 to Heritage. They were both close games, so they knew they could beat them, but not until you actually beat them. And I think it was good for the Heroes not to come into this match having swept EVAC. Even if they did, the girls are humble. They would know they were in for it, but still it's psychological. He's setting up. Cam, they're going to say it's in. Camria Batma with the kill.
That's the first we've seen of Cam Batma tonight. Already making an impact with a big swing.
They started this game with Hope Howard in the starting lineup. This set, I mean. That went outside.
Just outside the antenna on that one.
Lizzie Stewart is serving. See by Claire Palmer into the net. She couldn't handle it. And Lizzie Stewart with 3 points. Oh, Power with the big hit, but Ava gets it. Now Blake's sure hit goes out. The Heroes are going, Maya goes, she's maybe taking risks, too big a risks, 4-0.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't
a nice
a
idea.
full swing, but just a little too far out.
Campos dies, Benson dies. Oh, what a play! What a play, Zoe Wheaton off 2 dives. First by Campos, then by Benson. And she's able to, Benson's able to get the set. She can make that set. Wow, fantastic. Great job for Layla. Oh, that time Hope Power gets it off the block in between Zoe Wheaton and Claire Palmer.
Yeah, really smart play there. Just going right in between the block and almost throwing it at that block instead of trying to swing too hard. Maybe it comes back at you. Used it at the perfect time and got the point.
She was reluctant to be interviewed by us. She was nervous, but boy, we picked her out right away for a kid coming off the bench. There's a block by Cambria Butler. We expected that. That's her first one for a point. She's had a couple others, but the play was kept alive. Campos receives. They're going to go to Maya Blake. She goes over the block. Lizzie Stewart. Topper sets up Howard. Benson receives. Well, I don't know what she's... Oh, they didn't need to do that. Campos came all the way to the front when it wasn't necessary. I don't know why she was doing that.
Yeah, I think she was a little confused of who was setting there and tried to take that second ball.
Maybe she was trying to set up Claire because the whole back row was empty, but the Eagles get the point. Gaines, she serves. Where are they going to this time? That was off, but Palmer's able to adjust and poke it over the left. Oh, and this time Zoe Wheaton says, "You're not the only number 2, Papa." She gets the block off of Roberts, and she's back to serve 2-7. Let's see if she can keep that momentum going. Roberts, she finds a hole. Right back at you, Wheaton. And here comes Swiatkowski. See the type of Danny End on the all-name team. And now Ellie Porter back to serve. And she's really sparked the Eagles with her serve tonight. Blakes receives. They go back to her. Give and go. Porter sets. She's a nice setter for Howard. And she gets by the block. Hope Howard. The Spock. She's a Spock. Off the bench, Jack. There's another block, but recovered by Braylon Bates. That was nice. Hope Power goes for the hit, and that's out.
Just
That
a
was
little too long
Great
there.
play by Bates. She got blocked, went right back up, and was able to hit it over.
That was really smart play by Braylon Bates.
All right, Blake's is getting on a run here. 3-9. She's a good server. She'll get an ace. Roberts is confused. She ended up taking the ball away from Lillian Gaines.
Yeah, just some miscommunication on that back row there. But a great serve for Amaya Blake's kind of serving right in between them.
Yeah. She goes again to Gaines. This time she receives it. They're going to go to Roberts. So they'll get a free ball for the Heroes. Campos sets up Benson. Boom. There it is for Cassidy Bargo. The unsung heroes, Campos to Benson. Campos with the dig, Benson with the set, and Bargo with the kill. Nice, an ace for Maya. Now it's 6-9. She goes on that little run as I predicted, and now the Eagles call a timeout.
Yeah, it's always about the runs, and Maya Blake's just went on a great one to get her team a little bit closer. It's been back and forth the entire time. Just a fun match to watch. Cassidy Bargo really gives them a spark whenever she comes into the front row. Having her as the outside hitter, she has some power and can really help them out there. Let's see if EVAC can stop the run of the Heroes. And Maya Blake still to serve.
Hope Howard pushes it over. She gets by the block. We're very impressed with her. Reimer's checking in. Tabitha.
Yeah,
Hope Howard back to serve. Go ahead, Jeff.
She's such a strong player, and the fact that she comes off the bench most of the time is kind of crazy because I feel like she would start in most teams, but started this set and has really done a lot.
There's an ace for Hope Howard.
Just like that.
The Eagles do their dance. Oh, Cassidy Bargo with the kill. Gets the side out for the Heroes. They're down 7-11. And diaper dandy Claire Palmer goes back to serve. And the other diaper dandy, Bailey Hardy, comes off the bench. Nice couple plays in that other set. They're going to go to Roberts on the opposite side, received by Palmer. Nice setup right over the block. They're going back to Roberts on the switch sides. So it's a free ball for the Heroes. They go to Hardy. She gets it over. Just over the block. Wait, we got a whistle. What was that? Someone step underneath?
Looked like they
called a double. Yeah, I think
double.
He pointed the wrong direction. Is he giving it back to the Heroes? He pointed to the Eagles, and now it's back. Yes. So he just pointed the wrong direction. Palmer gets the point. She'll serve deep to Roberts. And they go back to Roberts from Hope Howard, and it's blocked. Roberts gets the rejection. Okay, Hope Howard with the set. That goes into the net. Was that a block or it went into the net? What do you want?
It's a little short. It looked like it was just into the net.
That's what I thought. Kathleen Parr is asking for an explanation. And it's 9-11. Oh, we got a little break in the action. Now the official's going to talk. First he pointed EVAC. Might have pointed them to say violation on them. What did he call, a double?
Yeah, he called a double. I wasn't too sure there was a double on EVAC on that play, so I was a little confused with that call.
Our officials are assigned by our commissioner of officials, Shannon Easton. And they're very good officials. Shannon, as most of you might know, was the first lady official in NFL history. A long time ago, back in the 80s. And she's in charge of our officials for volleyball and basketball. Maybe football also, I'm not sure. There's an ace. Claire Palmer's on a roll. You're the one that first talked about her, Jack. Because number 18, we were driving back from our football game in Eula Bend. You kept saying, you know, that one girl, that's this secondary setter. We couldn't think of her name, and she switches numbers. That didn't help our confusion. Oh, nice hit there again from Cassidy Bargo. We interviewed Cassidy. I think we've interviewed just about all these girls.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had them on our show, but then we interviewed them after the game. It was going to go out, but that was received by Lillian Gaines. I don't know if it's going to go out, but one of her teammates was telling her to let it go. Now Maricopa is in the lead, 12-11.
Yeah, first lead of the day.
In this set, for sure. Ooh, let's see if they get over. They do. What a play. That's why Ava Campos, again, can't say enough. Oh, great play for Bailey Hardy. She got the dunk at the net as that set was high. I root for Bailey because she struggled in that other EVAC game on the road, playing out of position. There she is, Swiatkowski.
Yeah, big shutdown there.
By the diaper dandy, and here comes Neiman into the lineup. Side out to the Eagles. It's 12-13, but look who's serving. Will she serve it into the net, or will she get 5 straight points? Abby Roberts. Out. I have to talk to Abby about that with strategy. I already did after the last interview. Zoe Wheaton's into the lineup right there. Now it's 14-12. You get the momentum, you give it back. You got to at least put it in play. Out. Let's see if it got tipped. Nope. Ava dove for that, but she got lucky she missed it. A little big man, a little big woman. The engine that could. Ava Campos to serve. Received by Roberts. Oh, there you go. That's number 18, Tabitha Reimer. Filling in on that right side.
Cam Botma back in the game.
Topher serving. Oh, she switched sides. Cassidy Bargo right in front of us. She gets another one. And now she's back to serve. 16-13. Neiman receives to Hope Howard. They're going to be lucky to get over. They do. Here comes the set. Oh, it's into the nets. That's going to be 4. Maya Blanks comes up low on that kill attempt. That's about the 3rd time she's done that tonight. Have to straighten that out. Lizzie Stewart's back to serve. She just checked back in. She's a nice player for the Eagles. Quick serve. Oh, Palmer set it up. Yep, they're talking about it there. Palmer set up Zoe, and there was some confusion on that. Go over that on the next play, Jack. Oh, it's an ace for Lizzie. What you see on the prior play, Jack?
Yeah, so it just looked like Claire Palmer tried to back set her a little bit, and Zoe Wheaton was running basically a route in front of her instead of behind her, and there's just either a miscommunication on the set or on where Zoe Wheaton was supposed to be.
All right, there's another ace for Lizzie Stewart. She off the net. Campos dove. She got a piece of it, but that's it. Now Campos gets that nicely. They go back to Blake's, and she gets by the block, but Topher receives. Abby Roberts from the back row. It's going to sail. And Layla Benson jumps off the bench to come on in along with Brooke Holmes. They were missing Brooke in that other game at EVAC. And that's what put Bailey Hardy in a different position. Benson served. Oh, there it is. Was that Aubrey? Yes, it was. Aubrey Neiman. She's looking to play in college. We talked about that the last time. Lillian Gaines, she has a big scholarship even for academics to go to ASU. So that's the problem. A scholarship, if she gets one in volleyball, might be less. That'll be a tough decision. She loves volleyball and wants to keep playing. Oh, there it is. Back to Maricopa. The Eagles couldn't handle that. Zoe Wheaton's back to serve, all tied up at 18. Did I say this was going to be the greatest match in history, like 30 times? Topper clears it over. Holmes receives that one. They're going to go back to Blakes. This time she just tips it over. The set was off. Go to Roberts. Tough set. Received by Zoe Wheaton. Oh, that time Blakes gets through the block by Botma and Howard. Good for Blakes because she hit it into the net on the prior play. Wheaton serving. Wheaton does a nice job from the back, Jack.
Yeah, she's a really consistent server, which is exactly what you need.
And she does good on receiving. Some teams she would probably come up to the front. Is she allowed to do that after she serves?
Not in the back.
Oh, she got Botman! That was Braylon Bates. Served up by Cambria Botma. Waiting for that all night. That was a good one.
What a great block.
Porter to serve off the net. It's live. Another great play by Campos with the dive. She saves it. And there's Blake's again, but it's received by Lizzie Stewart. Roberts takes a little something off of that. They're going to give a free ball back to the Eagles after getting one. Roberts cuts it. It's good.
What a cut shot on that one. Again, just right around the block. And
that might have been the best one
down.
I've seen this year. A lot of times it's a little bit of cut to get along. That one right down the line, following the net, almost parallel. Hope Howard pushes it in. Benson sets. They just give a free ball back to the Eagles. Lizzie Stewart sets up Addie. Benson with the dive. They're going to go back to Blake. She clears it. They're going to go to Hope Howard, but sets off. She gets it by, though. Oh, Hope Howard with the adjustment. Oh, that was way out of bounds.
I don't know how she saved that one, but she did. She was basically standing right next to the ref and got that one over.
Impossible to return because it was so close to the net. Boom, that time they go with the big hit. That was Braylon Bates on the outside, the freshman. She goes back to the middle, and Amaya Blakes goes back to serve 20-21. This is crunch time for the Heroes. They can't go down 2-0. I don't think they've been down 2-0 before. Oh! I thought was that Roberts again? Or was that Porter?
It was Roberts again on that swing.
And she had to reach back for that one. That set was behind her a little bit.
Yeah, that's a tough reach, but she got there.
They're going to call a timeout, Heroes, as it's 22-20. You know, the Heroes got off to a slow start in the first set. I don't think there's anything we could say that they've done wrong in this one.
No, they've been great. Ava Campos has been great defensively. They've been getting some good kills, some good blocks as well. I think they've been doing what they need to do in this match. But EVAC just won't go away. They're stay fighting, and they're gonna keep fighting until they.
I've talked about in the past games, the Heroes I think are a little bit more inconsistent, especially in some of the sets, but they haven't been tonight.
No, they haven't.
And then they only have two players that come off the bench, not counting Libero, of course. And then and both of them are young. And then EVAC has a much deeper bench. That's their strength. I think they're a little bit more consistent with their play in terms of their setting and passing. Tonight, that's been pretty even, though. The difference tonight's been Abby Roberts, for sure.
Yes, definitely.
And she took we didn't call her name for a little bit in that set, but what a great kill she just had. Here comes Hope Howard. to Blakes. This is set. And that went to Bates. Abby Roberts just tips it over. It's going to be out. What a great play. Abby Roberts just tipped it over. Brooke Holmes was able to get it. But then Braylon Bates' hit just went a little bit out. It was a tough, she had a tough angle on that.
Yeah, it's a tough one to receive.
They're going to go outside to Bargo. Hope Howard with the dive. Roberts, what a great play. Blakes receives that, so here we go. Howard, another dig. Another free ball from Maricopa. This is the second one. Oh, and it sails again, Braylon Bates. She's in the middle. That's 2 in a row for her. The other one was like, it was a tough dive, a hard play for Holmes, so the set was off. She was able to, and that was just up. But that one, she wants that one back. Hope Howard for the set. Let's see, they save it. They're going to get it back. No, they had the opportunity, and Brooke Holmes couldn't do it. And that second set goes to EVAC, 25-20.
Yeah, great way to close it out. Got one of your best servers in Hope Howard up to close out that set. And great job defensively to seal that. Obviously, Braylon Bates had a few that went a little wide. That gave EVAC a few points, but still a great set.
This time running the timeout is Cassidy Bargo. But she's really growing on us, huh? Well, me particularly, so how good she is.
Yeah, she's been great.
That's got to be my fault. I missed her
well
in that first game.
Yeah.
Probably the fairness, when we had that spiky tournament, our power went out. We were scrambling, trying to find an outlet. And we weren't able to finish that game off, so there was a lot of confusion there. And I was maybe a little mesmerized by the high-flying Zoe Wheaton and Amaya Blakes. And then Campos all over the place. And we noticed the freshman. So she went maybe unnoticed in that first game. The second game, a little bit off for the Heroes when we did that game over at EVAC. But boy, in her semifinal matchup, she was the MVP of the team. So giving her a shout out. She's running the timeout, and now Zoe Wheaton is too. They're all talking strategies. I wish my kids listened to me like that during a timeout, I'll tell you. Let's see what they do differently in the third set. I really don't think they need to do anything differently. When the first set started, they made some mistakes heading into the net. They got down early. They made a great comeback. And just like anything, when you make a comeback, it's a lot of energy required. You get just about to even, then the other team goes on a little run. It's a little defeating. Any sport.
Yeah, of course.
So I think that happened to them. In that matchup right there in the second set, I think their play was just fine. That last point right there was a tough one. It went off the net. Brooke had a nice chance. She could have been able to clear that over, so she want that back. But even then, that would have been a free ball to the Eagles. But the Eagles are doing this really without a big game. I'm not, like, when we say this, I don't want it to be negative. But yeah, Cambria Batma is not, we haven't called her name as much as we have in the past. That doesn't mean she's not playing well.
She's had some really great plays, some good blocks. They just haven't gotten her the ball that much whenever they are attacking, but I mean, they've just been getting offense from a lot of other people, especially Abby Roberts.
Yeah, it was more that she was so outstanding in that lineup at EVAC, dominating that fourth set. Went head-to-head with Zoe Wheaton like 4 times and won 3 out of the 4. She was just unbelievable.
She jammed her finger and then came back in the game.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Hopefully I'll be ready in time for basketball season.
Yeah.
Some of these girls play basketball. I might come out of retirement.
Get a few more assists.
No, the coach. When everything's great, like you're coaching these types of kids, there's an ace for Benson. This is when coaching's fun. I went back-to-back at one school, 15-3, and then 3-13. Complete opposites. Nice play by Aubrey Neiman. Tip it over. Oh, Jolie with the dive. They're going to go back to Neiman. She off the block. Campbell's with the dive. Benson hits. They got to clear it over. It's into the net. That time by Cassidy Bargo. See, that's the type of thing they cannot afford to do. That's what I was talking about to start the first set. They can't afford to lose points like that. That's an easy play just to clear it over. Live for another day. She knows it. She's coming up saying, my bad. Ooh, great play. Amaya Blakes finds the hole. See, sometimes we talked about that with the big hitter in the last game. He doesn't always have to be the big swing. That was a great play by Blakes. Roberts receives. They go back to her. She gets over the thing. So there's a strategy right there. Zoe Wheaton serving. So correct me if I'm wrong, Jack. Why would you hit it to Roberts?
They're just trying to basically take her out of the play almost.
Yeah, but they set up a give and go. She set it up. I know you don't call it that. I call it that. But
no, yeah.
That's what it is.
It is. It is. But if they can get the serve to her and it's in a difficult position where she can't get set up on offense,
okay,
then it basically takes her out of the play.
All right, just didn't work. Okay,
yeah,
so it's not a bad strategy. It just wasn't executed then. There's another miss hit by Cassidy. Maya Blakes was serving that time, and they didn't get any points. You need that. Reimer's checking in. Back to serve is our girl, Hope Howard. She would get the 6th Man of the Year award, or in this case, 7th. Ooh, nice block by Howard off the hit by Benson. Campos, nice set. Now, what a great backward set from the back row. But it's received off the block. Campos cuts in front of Blake. She tries to hit it. Let's see. They get it over. 1, 2, there, and they get the point. What a play. Oh, that was awesome. Campos is jumping for joy.
Yeah, Campos
I thought it was going to be 4 hits.
Over.
Yeah. She was telling him, just get it over. It wasn't over. She was telling, we have another hit because it was off the block.
And Lillian Gaines was trying to get away from that ball because it was going to go out, but rolled off her back and fortunately.
Oh, Roberts falling backwards. Should have just hit it over. Point to Maricopa. They're up 5-3. That was another easy one. The Eagles that time gave it back to the Heroes on an easy play. Ooh, there's a nice dump over by Reimer. Gets over the blocks. Dive. It's good.
Oh, good save.
Oh. They go to Roberts. She goes deep to Blakes. There's the set. Hope receives. Roberts dives. There's another one. Play at the net. This time it's good for Braylon Bates. Good for her because she had a couple balls at the net that she hit out that she wanted to have back. And that time she won the battle at the net.
Yeah, battle of the freshmen on that joust over there.
Speaking of freshmen, that was Claire Palmer in the serve. And that was Cassidy Bargo with the kill. And that looked good for her after missing 2. And now it's 7-3. So that's what the Heroes needed to overcome those 2 bad plays. And they're not digging themselves a hole, 7-3. They haven't been down 2-0 all year to my knowledge. There's an ace for Claire Palmer. And a timeout for the Eagles, down 8-3. Maricopa. Behind Claire. Throwing the accent. Claire Palmer. Send her to the East Coast with that name. 8-3. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. I mean, especially Claire Palmer at the service line. But getting some good sets to kind of set up and feeding your hitters, especially like Cassidy Bargo, who's been doing a great job, and then Braylon Bates on the joust against Addie Swiatkowski, winning that battle and getting another point for her team.
That's good since she's 5'7", Swiatkowski's 6'1". She'll be able to tell her grandkids about that someday. And look who's serving again. Claire Palmer's back to serve. She's on a run, 8-3. Those are the freshman sensations we talked about. Coming up with the 2 last plays for the Heroes. Oh, not that time. That time it's Ellie Porter, the junior. And she comes off the bench for the Eagles. Ellie Porter, Hope Howard, Addie Swiatkowski. It's a heck of a lineup right there. That's half a starting team for somebody. And who's back to serve? Abby Roberts. Haven't seen Topper in a minute. She'll be back in soon. That one goes out. Ava Campos tries to hit it over herself that time. Be a little sneaky, but she's out. Roberts gets the service winner. As a jump serve, she's taking something off of it. Oh, boom, they go to Cassidy Bargo. Here comes Zoe Wheaton. Ava Campos back to serve, 9-5. She gets an ace for Ava. (10-5) Heroes in the third set. Nice low serve line drive. Hope Howard. It's going to be good. The kill for Reimers. We've been mentioning her name a lot tonight.
Yeah, she's been doing a good job on that right side. Not swinging too hard or anything, but placing the ball in the right spot.
Tabitha. We didn't call her too much for the 5'6" senior in the past, but she's having a game this evening. And there's Topper. Jolie. So we went just a tap over the, oh, there she is. Zoe Wheaton with a little strategy of her own. She's usually a big swinger. Just tipped it over the block. Great play. Who's serving Jack? Oh, Cassidy. Oh, dive by Tabitha. Cam hits it over. It's going to be a free ball. That's going to be good. That's a double. That's a lift. Okay. Yeah. Who got that one? Amaya?
Yeah, it was Amaya on the...
Hit it into the block. It went down into the net, and they called a lift. Look how nice these guys are. Abby asked for an explanation. Instead of complaining, she gives the official a tab. She receives over to Hope, into Cam. She goes deep, and Ava can't get it. Cambia Botma. There's another one where she just looked for placement instead of the big swing. And Lizzie Stort's checking in to serve. 7-12. See if the Eagles can go on a run. Heroes need a quick side out to keep the momentum. Off the net for an ace.
That was a close one, but she got that one to sneak over the net.
I think that's the second time. We talked about if people do that on purpose.
You can try, but it's a 50-50 chance it doesn't happen.
That one's out. That's that 50-50 from EVAC I talk about with Abby. And that time it went with Lizzie Stort. I mean, you get that great play, you get an ace, and in the end of the day, you're faulting the next one. It's just 50-50. You're in the same position you were even after an ace. And now Layla Benson does the same, gives it right back. I'd go ballistic if I was coaching. That's probably why I'm not coaching, Jack. Lillian Gaines into serve. I think she's their second server in the lineup.
She is, yeah. Also good defensively, so they like having her in the back row.
Another kid coming off the bench. It's 4. Topper with the set to Roberts. She goes cut again. It's that one time she did that cut that was so like just almost rode the net.
Yeah.
Like a
she gets the angle right
cut.
And kind of turns
Never seen
it as
that
well.
before. That one was just a slight cut that found the spot. Big hit off the block. Topper gets it to Roberts. She goes across court again. Let's see if Campos does save it. Blake hits it over. They go back to Roberts. And now they can't. Oh. They're going to say they went under.
Yeah, Lizzie Stewart just went a little bit under the net.
That second hit found its way over the net. And Claire Palmer hit it back over, but they called a violation as they dove and slid under the net. So Zoe Wheaton's back to serve 14-10. She went on a run last time. She does it again. It'll be good for the Heroes. They can get a big lead in this third set. Nope. Hope Howard says no, not so fast. Swiatkowski comes in. Benson comes in. Campos comes in. Back to service who, Jack?
We got Ellie Porter back to serve.
Ooh, Campos saves it. Thought it was going to go up, and the hits at the end. The Eagles go to Howard. It's off the block. They're going to go to Blake's. He goes cross court. Porter. Now they're going to go Roberts off the block, and it's good. Another kill for Abby Roberts.
And another crazy cut hit on that one.
I think it went off the block as well.
It did, but she had some angle on that one.
Campos receives. Benson. Oh, yeah. There you go. Who got that hit? That was Claire Palmer.
Believe so, yeah.
That was the old routine. Campos to Benson to whoever's in the front. Layla Benson's a very nice player. We interviewed her the first year, the only senior on the team. Gaines with a nice dig. We're going to hope she's going to hit it over. Blake's receives. Benson. That was a deep one. Gaines receives that. They're going to go back to Roberts with the touch. Nice play by Benson to tip it back over. I go back to Rob. Nope. Oh, they go to Swiatkowski and she hits it out. They could have went back to Roberts in that play, but they elected to go to the middle. Roberts was just getting up, though. It's probably why. Here comes Blake's with the jump serve to Gaines. Another good receive like you were talking about. They go to whole power with the big hit. Campos receives it. Benson. Gaines, nice to go right back. Let's see what they're going to call. Off the block. They both went up for it. They're going to say it went off of Hope Howard. She jumped up like she was looking to spike it, and then it went over the net. And she was able to just tipped off her a little bit before going out of bounds. 17-12. Swiatkowski just tips it over. Let's see what they do. Nope, free ball for the Eagles. Porter sets up Roberts, but it's too deep. Blakes receives. Benson sets up. Bargo. Hope Howard. She just clears it over. Back to Bargo with the big hit. Gaines gets it off the net. Bargo with the kill. Wasn't a lot of big swings on that. Each team had some free balls.
Yeah.
They weren't able to capitalize with some kill attempts until that last one.
Yeah, just trying to get the other team out of system a little bit, put the ball where it's hard for them to get, and both teams were doing a great job covering up.
Yeah, they weren't in total control. That's why they couldn't get that set. So we're able to just send it over the net. We got a timeout. Who took that, EVAC?
EVAC took that timeout.
Yeah, they have none left. Down 18-12 in this set. Might as well, though, because you're up 2-0.
Yeah, good time to take a timeout, reset a little bit,
Well,
give your girls a break as well, and try and get that comeback. 18-12 for the Heroes.
Maya Blakes is going to be back to serve when play resumes. Why don't you take over for the rest of this set, Jack?
Yeah, no problem.
We are in the Division III CAA championship matchup between Heritage Maricopa Heroes and the EVAC Eagles. On KXEG Radio, 1280 AM.
Maya Blakes to serve. Oh, far for Lillian Gaines, and couldn't get it. That's an ace for Amaya Blakes.
We're also broadcasting on RadioXTasis.com. Radio, the letter X, TASIS.com. Select Phoenix, select Facebook. Hopefully you're with us, 1912.
Oh, good serve for Amaya Blakes, and it went over. Oh, but Claire Palmer touches it and couldn't hang on.
She was standing out of bounds and tried to get out of the way. I think she didn't think it was going to go over the net, and it snuck over.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, she's kicking herself on that one. Reimer's back in the lineup. Go ahead.
And now you got Hope Howard back to serve for EVAC. Good pass for Claire Palmer to the middle and blocked by Swiatkowski. A big block by the freshman. Wow.
She does the Cambria Botma walk.
Tried to feed Braylon Bates on that middle, but Addie Swiatkowski brought that one home. Hope Howard with the deep serve. Free ball over. Goes to Roberts, and she gets that one. Another cut to go down. Abby Roberts with another big swing.
EVAC Eagles are on, standing up.
15-19. Hope Howard. Goes to the middle again. Out to the right side for Tabitha Reimer. Oh, good swing there. Oh, a little close to the net. Oh, but EVAC couldn't get it. Went back and forth on the front row players and fell down.
Bailey Hardy's checking in after that side out. 2015 Heroes.
Claire Palmer to serve. Oh, gives it to Swiatkowski with a good swing, but it's picked up. Free ball to EVAC. Reimer sends it deep. Campos handles it. Bargo almost gets it to go, but it's saved. Oh, saved by Campos. To the right side. Oh, but a net touch by EVAC. And that's going to be point
I
Heroes.
didn't see that. I thought that was going to be on Bailey Hardy, but no.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was on Roberts or... Oh, kind of off the face there, but gonna have to... Oh. It's gonna have to free ball it over, but Tabitha Reimer sends it into the net. 22-15, Heritage Maricopa. Claire Palmer with the deep serve. Tough to handle, and that's an ace.
Off of Gaines. That's the second time for her. Toper's checking in. She replaces Gaines. Need her for the defense.
Palmer to Roberts. Roberts with the back row swing. Blakes gets it to Bargo. Oh, and gets that one to go.
Cassidy Bargo.
Bargo close to the line and gets that one to fall.
Set point, Jack.
Set point. Still have Claire Palmer to serve. Oh, and a deep serve, tough to recover. And a free ball for EVAC. Goes to the middle, and it's picked up by Topor. Oh,
It's out!
The deep shot for Abby Roberts.
The third set goes to Maricopa, 15-25. All right, Jack, take over. I'm going to go down.
Yep. Got a close matchup there. Close matchup. Did a good job. A good adjustment, too, bringing in Jolie Topor in the back row to try and clean up for EVAC. But it wasn't enough. Heritage Maricopa cleaned up that set with the help of Claire Palmer from the service line. She did a great job there, kind of making EVAC move around on those serves and send those balls over. Made it really tough for them to get their offense going and really just try to close that out, and she did just that. We've seen some good showings from both teams. EVAC still leads 2-1. We got 2 minutes till our fourth set. Just a reminder, folks, we are on 1280 AM. Radio Ecstasis. Radio XTASIS.com. Click on Phoenix and then click on the Facebook or download the app and you can listen to us or watch us live. It's going to be our last volleyball game of the year. Maybe we'll get some beach volleyball going, but we will have some basketball, a little more football as well. No, we've enjoyed doing that. We should be getting a little bit more sports coming through as we get into the fall. But we've had so much fun covering volleyball this season. All of the games we've gone to have been so good, so fun, and nothing better than wrapping it up here at Arizona State University at Desert Financial Arena. Watching the Division III State Championship Finals. And the two teams we were hoping would be here all along. The top two teams who've just been playing unbelievable all season. They've faced off multiple times, and this is just a great way to wrap it up. Just getting started into this fourth set. Looks like Aubrey Neiman is back into the starting lineup. Hope Howard coming off the bench. See if that sparks their offense a little bit this time. Heritage Maricopa running the same lineup as they did before. We're just about to get started here. EVAC starts with the serve. Got Lizzie Stewart to serve. Set to the middle for Zoe Wheaton. Maya Blakes picks it up. Out to Amaya. Oh, and blocked, but out. Cambria Botma almost gets the block, but just goes out. Got Layla Benson with the serve. To Cambria. Oh, a joust at the net, and Cambria Botma wins that battle.
That would have been a double anyway.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it would have. Botma's done a good job on that one.
Gaines is serving. Zoe Wheaton from the back.
Outside to Roberts. Gets that one to go.
Abby Roberts.
Great swing by Abby Roberts. We've seen her go with a cut shot most of the night, but she goes down the line. Gaines to serve. Outside to Palmer.
Ooh, I crushed that. Went off of Gaines all the way back out of bounds on the other side. That was a huge hit.
Yeah, that was a big swing for Claire Palmer.
Zoe Wheaton serving to Topper.
Oh, and Claire Roberts, Abby Roberts, sorry, gets it to go again. She's just picking her spots and finding the open court. Ellie Porter back to serve. Oh, the middle to Palmer. Oh, and it's
Great
almost
play.
saved. A good play by Claire Palmer.
Lizzie Stewart on the dive. She's probably thinking she might have let it go out.
Good serve by Amaya Blakes. She gets the overpass. Back set to Claire Palmer into the net. Hope Howard comes in to serve. Comes in for Tabitha Reimer.
4-3 EVAC.
Oh, Maya Blakes doesn't handle the serve, and it's a free ball. Hope Howard to Swiatkowski and gets that one to fall. Addie Swiatkowski with the big swing and finds the back corner.
Hope Howard serves real deep.
She does. She's very consistent as well.
I mean, lines up deep.
Oh, picked up to Roberts. A little bit of an overpass.
Ava Campos with the dig.
Picks it up. Oh, and the overswing. Roberts swings into the net.
She hasn't done that too often, though, tonight.
No, she's been pretty clean all night.
Bailey Hardy's checking into the lineup for Heritage, trailing 4-5. Claire Palmer probably been their best server tonight, one of them. There's an ace, right?
Yeah, that's an ace.
Couple of hits for EVAC, but that's an ace. That brings Kathleen Power, the coach, off the bench to give some instructions to Lizzie Stewart. That one sails deep to Roberts. They go back to Stewart, and that time it's good. Great play by Lizzie, pardon me. Neiman's coming into the lineup. Okay, Roberts, turn to serve. She needs to get 3 or 4 in a row. They're calling it out. What you think on that, Jack?
Yeah, serve was just a little long. Looked like it was out from here.
Ava let it go.
Yeah, smart play by Ava Campos.
Get off the block. That was Bargo. Free ball. The Heroes. Let's see who they go to. They go Hardy again, and it's good for Bailey Hardy. Freshman having a great night. Campos will be serving. 7-6. If we go to a fifth set, this place is going to go wild. Lily Stort. I keep calling her Lily. Lizzie Stort. Elizabeth. Great tip, finds the location. Botma's back in. Toper to serve. Campos receives. Ooh, nice left. Great play by Wheaton. No, she gets the block. Zoe Wheaton on that one. Neiman hits it out. That point definitely gives credit for Zoe Wheaton. She had the spike, then she got a block. She won the battle in at that time. Shakes hands with the Maya. That's the front row you don't want to see. Botma, it's good. Cambria Botma with the kill. Lizzie Stort to serve. Reimer checked back in for Hope Howard. 8-8. This is a quick line drive. Maya Blake's Toper with the dive. She saves it. Even clears it over. Where they going? Wheaton. It's blocked! Zoe Wheaton, you got Botmud!
Yeah, monster block by Cam Botma.
That's what we want right there, though. Those two going at it. And then Lizzie Stort just hits it right into the net to give it back to the Heroes after that great play. When that play started, Zoe was talking to her coach. So she could have just put it right in. She wasn't even ready. Nice play by Zoe to Maya Blake. She gets by Botma. Right back at you. That was the first real battle we had between those two all night. Oh, Layla Benson into the net. Here comes Lillian Gaines back in. So she'll be serving. She checks in for Lizzie Stort or Aubrey Neiman. Oh, that sails out that time. Claire Palmer. $11-10 EVAC. Zoe Wynn with the big hits. Great job by Zoe going down the line. Zoe will be serving, tied up at 11. The pink shoes. Diving, let's see. Zoe could get an ace, and she does. Great job, Zoe Wheaton. Lily Gage couldn't handle that. She dove for it and hit it into the stands. Oh, Heritage getting serious because they didn't celebrate, do the dance for that ace. That one sails out. So it'll be 12-12. Here come the substitutes. Swiatkowski comes back in. Porter will go back to serve. Campos is in to receive. They go right to her. Benson. Oh, Campos is saying my bad. Her reception was too high for Layla Benson.
Yeah, just a little off of where she was standing and made it really tough for her to reach for that.
Not that time, it was good. Oh, there she is. Claire Palmer gets by Swiatkowski. And now Maya Blakes is serving, tied up at 13. This is what Maricopa wants right here. Maya to go on a run. The jump serve, go right at Gaines. The second hit was not good. It's going to go out of bounds. Point to Heritage. They're attacking Gaines. That one, oh, it's still in play. Still in play.
Oh, and saved it.
Blakes hits it over. Free ball for the Eagles. Campos to Benson. Oh, a block. Swiatkowski with that back, so Claire Palmer goes over. They called it double. Who'd they call that on? Claire Palmer?
I believe so. I believe it was on Claire Palmer.
What a point.
Yeah, that was a
EVAC,
crazy
that
point.
game, that point was over 3 times. Okay, Hope Howard's in to serve. 14. Piece. Benson, ooh, that was off. So it's a free ball for the Eagles. Let's see what they do. Lizzie Stewart hits it. Campos to Benson. Howard receives. Porter, it goes to Roberts. He goes down the line, it's out. We haven't mentioned Roberts' names in a little bit.
No, we haven't. Not a lot in this set. Got another substitute going on. Bailey Hardy coming in the game for Layla Benson.
Claire Palmer to serve. She's been able to go on a few runs tonight. Nice deep serve to Roberts. Tipped over by Howard. Roberts was looking for the give and go there. Hardy. Nice block. Howard hits a get. Spike House hits over. So this is a free ball. Campos. Oh, set was off. Roberts hits it backwards. Here we go. Another free ball for Heritage. They're going to go outside. It gets off the block. Cassidy Bargo. The money woman. She's been coming through all night. Few exceptions. Boom, off the block, Campos. They go back to Bargo. Liana receives it. Roberts with the cut again. They can still save it. They do. Eagles Hope Howard. Goes to Lizzie Stewart. It's blocked, saved. So they have to get it over. And Hardy does that, so it'll be a free ball for the Eagles. Goes Swiatkowski. Campos with the dive. Block. Hardy stays with it. What are they calling?
Called a double on that one. Believe that was on Braylon Bates.
She's tapping her. She's acknowledging that. I didn't see that. Hardy hit it twice in a row. Off the block, so Roberts is serving to Campos. Roberts gets the block in the back. That's going to be out. Good call. Lizzie Stewart went deep. It was just a little bit out. So Heritage has a 17-15 lead, and here comes Zoe Wheaton. And that brings Ava Campos to serve. Roberts receives Howard. They're going to go back, so there'll be a free ball for Maricopa. Ooh, Zoe. Another free ball for Maricopa. Let's see if they can get a better set this time. They go to Hardy. She goes deep. It's saved by Roberts. Lizzie's going to just hit it over. Oh, nice placement. Campos dies. Still good. Free ball for the Eagles. Howard sets up Neiman, and it's out. Neiman goes deep. Really impressed with Bailey Hardy over the last 2 games. And we're going to get a timeout, Eagles. 18-15, Heritage.
Yeah, we've seen some really nice plays from both teams, but Cassidy Bargo's been a key part of this Heritage offense. And Bailey Hardy's been playing pretty well as well, doing what she can when they're giving her the ball. Claire Palmer, obviously the freshman, doing a good job. Obviously staying in the game pretty much the entire time. Hitting, setting, playing some defense as well. Very impressed from what they're doing. But shout out to the liberos as well. Ava Campos, Jolie Topor, both playing really well. But Ava Campos really cleaning up that back row and doing what she can to save it. Got Ava Campos back to serve.
18-15.
Oh, pass outside. It's a free ball. Oh, and it's blocked by Swikowski. Hope Howard sets up Lizzie to the outside for Bargo, and it's blocked. And that goes down. Lizzie
Stewart with the block.
Gets the big block.
Here comes Batma. Jolie Topor to serve. Only down 2. That's a combinate. They're going to say that was Lizzie Stewart with their second block in a row. That was off a bad set for Maricopa. Now it's 17-18. Campos receives. Oh, nice. Topor to Howard, to Lizzie Stewart, and it's out. She wants that back. 2 good plays by Lizzie in a row before that one. Hope had a nice set on that. Okay, who we got here?
Cassidy Bargo.
Cassidy Bargo serving. Neiman with the nice touch. They're going to go to Campos. Blakes. Roberts receives from the back row. Howard. Lizzie Stewart. Campos. Bailey Hardy again. Neiman. Aubrey Neiman with the kill.
Yeah, we haven't called her name too much tonight, but that was a great swing. Put them back within 1.
She's been playing good. She's had a couple nice plays each set. Ooh, that set was too far, but it got through. Blakes gets through Batma. Comes Layla Benson to serve. Bailey Hardy comes out after doing a nice job. 20-18. Oh, Layla Benson, that's the second time she's done that. Maybe third. 19-20.
Lily Gaines in to serve.
Campos to Benson. Received by Stewart. Topor. Oh, nice. But Roberts. There she is, Abby Roberts. That was a great set by Topor, I believe.
That was, yeah. Well, back set.
There's Abby Roberts. First time in a minute we've called her name because she was playing in the back. Okay. They push that. Stewart's been playing great. There's a nice dunk over by Batma.
That was most certainly a dunk.
What a play by Stewart to receive that and set it on the same play as she's diving. Did we interview Lizzie Stewart last time? I think we did.
Believe so.
Oh, let's see, did that go around it?
Yeah, it looks like it went around it or hit it when she was hitting over.
Okay. Because remember that one time she made that great shot, headed out of bounds?
Yeah.
That was going to be the same thing over again. Here's Zoe Wheaton tied up at 21.
Yeah, tough swing. It was a little outside.
Out. Yes, Botman. Saying yes because I was right. Okay. Timeout. Kathleen Para. It's 22-21. Zoe Wheaton's going to be serving when we return. Jack, what do you got? If this goes 5 sets,
I mean,
it has to be the greatest game in the history of the CAA.
It has to be.
Somebody said that before it started.
Yeah, I think I heard someone say that a few times.
Just a few.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a great matchup so far. 22-21 in the 4th set. 2-1 for EVAC.
Well, I love both these teams right here. These
Yeah.
girls are wonderful. I'm going to feel bad for whoever doesn't win it. But this is what we wanted right here, Heroes and the Eagles. We thought the semifinal matchups were going to be a little bit closer, but they weren't as these teams have stepped up. Here comes the Energizer Bunny Topper into the lineup. And they go right at her. They're going to set up Roberts, and she gets the point. Another miscommunication there. Benson stepped up. Boy, that Abby Roberts is able to find the empty spots even when she doesn't swing hard. And so that makes it 22 apiece. Who's serving? Ellie Porter.
Ellie Porter to serve.
She's one of their better servers. Campos receives. Benson. They're going to go outside to the freshman. Roberts going to have to give him a free ball. Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me, Abby Roberts. You can't be serious. What a placement.
Amazing placement on that one.
That's just going to be a free ball. Next thing you know, David Campos is diving out of bounds, and EVAC's getting the point.
Taking the lead, and then the Heroes call a timeout. 23-22 EVAC.
EVAC fans are on their feet. Heroes are stunned. Oh my God, what a great play by Abby Roberts. That was a free ball the whole way, right?
Yeah, it was. It was just tough placement. Obviously, she put a little bit extra sauce on that one and made it really tough to receive. Ava Campos had to dive for it. It went over the net, but went out. And that's a big swing for EVAC. Ellie Porter to serve.
Everybody's on their feet. Lakes receives. Benson. Swiatkowski went for the block. They went around to Hope Howard. She gets by the block, and it's match point. It is state championship point for the EVAC Eagles. Unbelievable. Here we go. Campos receives to Benson. They go right down the middle for Claire Palmer. And now it's 23-24. Side out, Maricopa. Who's going to be serving for Heritage? Is it Amaya Blakes?
It is.
Oh, this is who you want if you're Coach Daniels. I don't want to go home. See what Amaya can do. Oh, nice, sir. Ace for Amaya. We're all tied up. In the 4th set, here comes Jolie. She comes back in. They give Claire one chance each time. Jolie comes in.
That's who you want on defense.
They go right at Jolie. Oh, it's in between them. Both teams dive. Oh, Power gets the push over. Ava Campos sits back with Benson saves it. Campos is going to give a free ball to the Eagles. See who they go to. They go to the middle, and it's out. They go to Addie Swiatkowski. They're going to call tip. Did they call tip, Jack?
They did. That went off the block of Braylon Bates.
Well, now it's set point again.
You got
no
who you
argument
want.
from the Heroes.
Got who you want to
Hope
serve right now.
Howard's going to serve for the state title. Blakes receives. Benson sets. They're going to give a free ball. Topper. Oh, Howard. They're going to go to Roberts. It's off the block, and it's good. The EVAC Eagles are your 25 Division III state champions behind the play of Abby Roberts. Congratulations, head coach Kathleen Parra and the rest of the EVAC Eagles. I got to go downstairs to get our interviews. Who do you want, Jack?
Oh, it's tough to choose from. Oh, my goodness.
We got to get Roberts and Topar.
Yes, of course.
I promised her parents. The EVAC Eagles, after losing the very first two matchups to the Heroes, come back and beat them at their place 4-1, and now again at ASU, proving it's no fluke. The EVAC Eagles finished the season with only one loss, and Maricopa with 2. We'll be right back in a few minutes, and we'll give the award presentation. So I don't know if, Jack, if you're going to talk or put on a song, but we need about 3 to 5 minutes.
I'll talk
Please
for a
stay
little bit,
tuned.
but we'll be right back.
KXEG, Phoenix, KCON, HD3, Gilbert, J241, BQ, Fort McDowell, 241, CS, Phoenix.
Tune in to CAA Preps every Saturday at 8 a.m. for the latest in Arizona high school sports. Catch scores, highlights, and inspiring stories on 1280 a.m. and 96.1 FM. CAA Preps, where the next generation competes.
We are back. What a matchup. What a great game. Congratulations to the EVAC Eagles. And obviously a great season, and congratulations to the Heritage Maricopa Heroes. What a great season. We watched them play so many times. They battled every single time. Played so well. But our new state champions, the EVAC Eagles. What a way to fight back after playing them 2 times and losing. Coming back, beating them on their home court, and then coming to the state championship and beating them at Desert Financial Arena. Coach Combe will be back soon. He's going to go grab some interviews for us up here. Give you guys a little sneak preview of who we will be interviewing. We're going to get Jolie Topor up here, the starting libero. And also Abby Roberts, the outside hitter. EVAC is taking a picture with all of their fans, the whole team. They had a great showing tonight. Same with Maricopa. Just a great matchup of all of them. And a great way to end the season. Our 2 favorite teams, as we said previously. It was amazing getting to watch them fight in the state championship final. Once we get our interviews, we're going to be wrapping up very soon. And then we will be back possibly on Thursday, if not Saturday morning, for our morning show. We should have a football game on Thursday. And then obviously our morning show. We may have some of our state champions on our show on Saturday. As you know, Coach Combe will be hosting that one. We should have some fun special guests for our morning show that day. Gonna run a few ads and then we'll be right back.
Tune in to CAA Preps every Saturday at 8 a.m. for the latest in Arizona high school sports. Catch scores, highlights, and inspiring stories on 1280 a.m. and 96.1 FM. CAA Preps, where the next generation competes.
Looking to grow your business and connect with the community? Come see why we're the hottest chamber in the Desert Foothills region. Join us for a power-packed monthly breakfast or one of our lively evening mixers where deals are made, connections are real, and the vibe is unbeatable. No pressure, just great people and real opportunities. Come to check out why your business needs to be part of this chamber, the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, where business and community come together. Visit carefreecavecreek.org for event details.
Are you a small business owner in Arizona? Then it's time to go local. Go Local Arizona connects you with customers who want to shop local, support small businesses, and grow our economy right here at home. From digital marketing exposure to impactful networking, Go Local Arizona gives your business the visibility it deserves. Join today and be part of a community that champions local business every day. Find and support local businesses. Visit golocalarizona.com.
Tune in to CAA Preps every Saturday at 8 a.m. for the latest in Arizona high school sports. Catch scores, highlights, and inspiring stories on 1280 a.m. and 96.1 FM. CAA Preps, where the next generation competes.
Hey, we're back at ASU with the Division III state champion from the EVAC Eagles, number 23,
Hi.
Jolie Topper.
Hello.
The Energizer Bunny.
I try my best.
I am jealous of your energy.
Aw, well,
Yes.
thank you.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so
You
much.
had an outstanding game,
Yeah.
and every time we've been picking people to interview, we left you out on purpose because we were bringing you in on Saturday.
Yes.
And
Maricopa is a hard
Oh,
team.
they are.
They're so good.
They are. You guys are good, too.
Mm-hmm.
So both your teams, I said this is the game of the century.
Yeah, it
And
is.
I think you guys proved me right. I said that before it started. Yeah, what a game.
Yeah,
That
that was
almost went
amazing.
5 sets.
Whew,
So you
that
guys
was
were
scary, too.
amazing.
It was
A
scary.
junior.
Yes,
It
I
says
am.
you're only 5'2".
I think that's wrong.
I think you're a
That
little-
might be wrong.
Yeah, you think you're a little bigger?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully.
You played bigger out there.
Yeah.
So you're the defensive wizard.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah. So what are your plans for after college?
After
high
college?
school? After high school. Before.
Oh, after high
Yeah,
school,
what
I
do
was
you
like,
want-
college?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any plans yet. I'm keeping my options open for college, but hopefully I'll be able to play.
You want to play? Good.
Yes, I love the sport. It's everything to me.
shows. You play beach volleyball also?
No, I don't. But I'm going to play this season, so I'm super
Okay.
excited.
I think Abby's looking for a partner.
I watched live. Yeah.
I'm starting
But-
trouble.
Yeah. I'm going to play beach, and I'm excited, so.
Good. Well, you deserve everything tonight. You spark plug that team. You're on the back end, and obviously the people get the kills and the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
They get all the notoriety, and we haven't been leaving you out on purpose. 'Cause you were one of the people we had coming in on that Saturday, and it got postponed due to the weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now we have to have you guys back this Saturday. So I have to talk to your
Oh,
parents
yeah.
after we do the interview.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't mind not having the spotlight. It's fun, but my job isn't for that. It's for like making the setter's life easier.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
And then, but in the CAA, we like to recognize the liberos.
Thank you.
Yes, so you're
Much appreciated.
outstanding. Yeah, it's well deserved too. Well, congratulations again.
you
We're
so
gonna bring in
much.
Abby now.
Okay.
Good job.
Abby? Whoa, I almost fell. You got this.
Abby Roberts. Tonight's, I don't care. They don't do it anymore. They used to give out a player of the game, player of the year, and to me, that was you tonight. And Jack said, agreed, right, Jack? Yeah, you were dominant tonight.
Thank you.
They went to you early and often. And then in the middle sets, we just said that we haven't called Abby's name in a little bit. You were playing in the back row, though, on that one.
Yeah.
So you're the beach volleyball. That's maybe your favorite. Am I mistaken over the
Yeah,
court?
probably beach volleyball is my favorite,
Yeah.
but I'm probably not as good as beach volleyball as I am at court.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of the schools don't have beach volleyball. I've been asking them, the ones with an all-round game like you have. You do it all. You serve. You got the kills. That one play you had was right in front of us here. You had a cut that almost went right down the line. It was outstanding. It was almost parallel to the net. We're like, how did you do that? You have a cut shot that's amazing. But
That's beach.
Yeah, that's what I said. And the most amazing shot, I wrote it down. It was 23-22, and it was in the middle of the play. It was way back. You were just about to clear it over for a free ball for their team,
Yeah.
and you found right in the corner. It wasn't a kill. It wasn't a cut. It was just like this play. It was just pure amazing. And that was the momentum. That was the play of the game. Wasn't a kill. Was that one you found? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Right here. Did you do that on purpose, or did you just find the open spot?
No, it kind of slipped off my arms, to be quite honest.
Oh, well, you got to come up with a good story on that one. You planned it all along, and that just found like it's a free ball. Next thing you know, Ava's diving out of bounds, trying to get the save, and you guys got the point because that's going 23-22 in their favor, and you guys possibly are going 5 sets. That was the play of the game, whether by design or not.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. We're going to cut
Thank
this
you
short
so much.
because we're going to interview you guys Saturday. I'll come and arrange it and talk to your parents and figure it out, and then we'll get you to IHOP. And
Cool.
like we promised, unless you guys got more plans, you EVAC kids, you got all these plans, you homeschool kids, supposed to be sitting home with nothing to do.
No, that's what people say,
That's
but
what people
we're
think.
more
It's
busy than most
I
people.
know. It's a stereotype. You want to talk about that now or save it for Saturday?
I can talk about it some Saturday.
Yeah,
probably.
because we don't want you guys to go celebrate.
Thank
all right?
you.
All right, let's do that. All right, Jack, take over.
Hope you guys enjoyed all of those interviews. We had a great time spending our day here at Desert Financial Arena. Just saw some of our interviews with EVAC. We're going to be wrapping up. But
All right, Jack. Jack Freeman, I'm Coach Combe. We just had 3 great games. The EVAC Eagles won the Division III Match of the Century. Earlier today was America Leadership Academy Sierra Vista. They won the Division II. Who won Division I, Jack? Do you remember?
Division I was...
It was Ville de Marie. Basis Prescott won it.
Yeah, it was Basis Prescott.
Yeah, Basis Prescott. So those are our champions. Congratulations to all of them. We are going to try to get them to come in on our Saturday show. We do have a Saturday show on the 15th, this Saturday. We go every 2 weeks. So we'll be with you guys at 8 o'clock. And we're going to be interviewing some of the best players around the state. We got football. We might have football Thursday. We're checking on that. But if not, we got football the following week on the 22nd. All 3 divisions on the 22nd at Moon Valley. I'm not sure the start times on those, but we'll get you them then. My guess is like 147, something like that. Okay. But again, this is Coach Combe. We've been broadcasting on RadioEcstasies.com. We broadcasting on the radio on 1280 AM. KXEG. I want to thank everybody who was for listening tonight. I hope you had a good time. And we'll see you again on possibly Thursday, but if not Saturday morning. As we interview, we try to do 3 groups, and they'll all be state champions this week for sure. So we'll try to get about up to 10 kids that we interview, 8 to 10, and then they all get to go to IHOP. IHOP is our sponsor. We want to thank them. We'll get them a value meal and a drink and everything. And it's a good time here at ASU. I want to thank our CEO, Executive Director, Randy Baum, in this location, and ASU for their hospitality. Again, with Jack Freeman, I'm Coach Combe, and we're signing off. Appreciate everybody.
Appreciate it.